Hi, children. I hope you are fine. Okay, I welcome you back to the social class. Okay, we are in which lesson? Do you remember? Yes, we are in the 17th lesson. And what is the topic of the lesson? The topic of the lesson is how we communicate, isn't it? Yes, shall we recall what all things we have learned? Okay, what is communication? Communication means sending or receiving messages. What is communication? Communication means sending or receiving messages. Yes? Okay. How does the early humans communicate? They communicate with sounds, by using sounds and signs. Okay. Early humans, long ago, the ancient people, they communicate through signs and sounds. Okay. They don't have languages, and also they draw on the cave walls. Okay, cave walls to express their feelings. Okay, yes. And especially early humans, what was their work? They were the hunter gatherers, and lived in caves. Okay, they lived in caves, and they drew on walls of the caves. Okay, yes. And they began to write. They used pigeons to send the messages. And also sometimes men were sent either on foot or on horseback to deliver the messages. But this took a long time, isn't it, when you move on horses or when you go by walk. However, the communication become much faster. Okay, means of communication. What is the means of communication is about the personal communication. Okay, the personal communication. It is explained in the T diagrams to show the various services rendered by the Indian Postal Service. Postal Service of our country is called the India Post. Okay, India Post. Okay, you can look at the picture. Look, Indian Postal Service is divided into three. How come? Stamps, inland letters, postcards, aerograms, and stamped envelopes. Indian Postal Service. Second, it's divided into speed post and registered post, and then it is money order. We can explain. We are going to learn about these three things in this lesson. Okay. I'll repeat one more time. Indian Postal Service is divided into three. First one, stamps, inland letters, postcards, aerograms, and stamped envelopes. Second one, speed post, registered post, and money order. Okay? Yes. And today we are going to learn about telephone. We also learn about telephone, different kinds of telephones, isn't it? Yes, speed post is nothing but the if you want to send the letters or parcels to reach someone very quickly, we choose speed post. Okay, speed posts are used to send the letters and parcels very quickly. And telephone, okay, next, telephone is the fastest means of communication. Telephone is the fastest means of communication, and we use it to talk to our friends, relatives, isn't it? Yes, and mobile phone allow us to communicate even when we are traveling. When we are traveling, mobiles are being used. What are the uses of smartphones? Smartphones are the mini computers. They are like the mini computers. Okay. And what are the uses of smartphones? We can use it for many purposes. Okay, we can use it for many purposes. For example, to make and receive calls, to send and receive messages, to click photographs and record videos, to listen to music, to watch songs and movies, to read e-materials like newspaper, magazines, and also to send and receive emails. Okay? Yes. And today we are going to learn about the fax. What is the fax? F-A-X. F-A-X. What is a fax? Yes. Fax is used to send a written document or a photograph. Okay, fax is used to send a written document or a photograph, and it reaches instantly. Instantly means fastly, since it is connected to a telephone line. Okay, the fax is used to send. What is the use of fax? It is used to send a document or a photograph, and it is used mostly in official work. Okay, it is mostly used in official work, and it reaches instantly since it is connected to telephone line, and mostly all offices have this fax machine. Okay, yes. Next we move on to internet and email. The internet has changed how people communicate. People use it on their computers. Internets are being used in many ways. It's now accessible. You can see internet facilities in laptops, in computers, in tablets, or the smartphones, isn't it? Okay? Yes. They read e-books, send messages through internet. What are the things we can do? They read e-books, send messages, see photographs, and watch videos also over the internet. Internet is used in many ways. Okay, they are being used. Internet is being used for reading books, e-books. Okay, to send messages, to see the photographs, videos, etc. Okay, many people also use email to keep in touch with relatives. Okay, if they are far from country to country, they can just mail it. Okay, and email is very fast and can be sent anywhere. Okay, and internet can be used for research also. Internet is being used for research also. These are the uses of internet. Without internet, this internet world, computerized world, you cannot live without internet, isn't it? Yes. Okay, these are the uses of internet. Internet is through internet, people communicate with each other, and internet is not only used in their in their mobiles. It also is used in their computers, laptop, tablets, and smartphones nowadays. And we can use with the help of the internet, we can read e-books, send messages, you can see photographs, and you can also watch videos. Okay, over the internet. These are the things which can be done in internet. Okay, and many people use it to keep in touch with their relatives if they are far away from the country. They are from another country. We can use email to reach their friends and also relatives. And email is very fast and can be sent anywhere. Okay, but email is it can reach the people very far, and it can be very fast also. Okay, this is all about the internet and email. Okay, what's a fax? Fax is nothing but it is used for official purpose, and it is connected to the telephone line, and you can send and receive photographs, send documents or photographs. Okay, this is all about fax. And internet is the internet is nowadays used by every people, and they use it in computers, laptops, and tablets. Okay, through internet we can read the e-books, we can send messages, and see photographs, and watch videos. Okay, and it is an email. You can send email. It's very fast and can be sent anywhere into any places. Yes, next we move on to the mass communication. The last topic we are going to learn is about the mass communication. What is the meaning for the word mass communication? Mass communication, you have to difference between the personal communication and the mass communication. What is the personal communication we have learned? We have you have to just compare personal communication and mass communication. What we have learned about personal communication? If we communicate with a person or with a few people, that is called personal communication. Okay, if you communicate with a person or a few people, that is called personal communication. And what about mass communication? Mass communication is, this is the difference between personal communication and mass communication. Okay, mass communication is sending message or some information to a large number of people at the same time. Okay, this is the difference. Contrast, they both are contrast to each other. Okay, personal communication is the communicate with the person or with a few people. That is called the personal communication. And mass communication is when a message or some information can be delivered to a large number of people. That's called the mass communication. Okay, and the example for it are newspapers, magazines, radio, television are the few examples. And these can be used for education purpose also. Okay, newspapers, magazines, radio and television are the few examples, and these can be used for education as well as entertainment. Okay, newspaper, example for mass communication is newspaper, magazine, radio, television are the example for the mass communication. Means of mass communication is used for education as well as for entertainment. The mass communication is used for education. These can be used for education both, okay, as well as for entertainment. Okay, and a large number of people can be reached through these media, and radio and television can be even reach people who cannot read and write. Okay, this is the one advantage of it. When we illiterate people can also be get information from these mass communication through the television or radio. They do not know to read and write also, they can reach the people. Okay, a large number of people can be reached through these media. Okay, in all places, in all their homes, in all places they have their television and radio. So illiterate people, those who cannot read and write also, they reach the people. Okay, radio and television can even reach people who cannot read and write. Okay, this is all about the mass communication. Can you understand this lesson? Okay, yes, but I'll just a recap of it. What all we have learned? We have learned about the communication. What's the communication? Communication means sending or receiving messages. Early humans, how they communicate? Through the signs and sounds. Okay. And what about the personal communication? When we want to communicate with a person, they are called with a few people. Okay. When you want to communicate with a person, with a few people, that's called the personal communication. And we learn about the Postal Service. What is the Postal Service? The Postal Service of a country is called India Post. Okay, and how many post offices there are there? About 155,000 post offices are there in our country. What do you do in post office? We can buy stamps, inland letters, postcards and envelopes. Okay, and also we can send letters, postcards and greeting cards also. And next we learn about the telephone, isn't it? There are different types of telephones. The early telephones, cardless and button, mobile, and now recently smartphones are available also. Smartphones are also called as the mini computers. Okay. And what are the uses of smartphones? They are used for making and receiving calls, to send and receive messages, to click photographs and record videos, and to listen to music and watch songs and movies. And you can read e-materials like newspapers, magazines, and you can also send and receive emails, and you can use apps like WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook. These are the use of the smartphones. And next we learn about the fax. What's called fax? Fax is used to send a written document or a photograph. Okay, and it is used for official work. Mainly it is used as an official work for sending a document or a photograph. Okay. Yes, and next we learn about the internet and email. Internet and email, isn't it? Yes, internet we can use nowadays. Without internet there is no life, isn't it? Yes, and people use it on their internet is being used in their computers, laptops, tablets, etc. Okay. Yes, and email is very fast and it can be sent anywhere. Internet can also be used for research also. Yes, I hope this lesson you understand this lesson. Okay, just go through the lesson. We'll be doing the book back exercise and question answers. I'll send it in WhatsApp. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you, children.